think everyone was just super excited, just based off of how good of a year we had last year and what we had coming back and how good all the newcomers fit in and we're looking in the early on skates. So I think it was really good vibes early in the year, and that's kind of what started off that well.
Up the far side as the Hawks are in the middle of a change. Centering pass goes off his back heel. The shot tap in, they score! Right off the face-off, whistled a little too strong there. Back the other way come the Cardinals, looking to make it 2-0. Nice little dig on the... Did he get it? He did! Goal as Lanny, who almost had a goal earlier, tip-in opportunity! They score! Took a funny bounce after the initial...
Good afternoon and welcome to Plattsburgh, New York at the Ronald D. Stafford Ice Arena for the 2023-24 season opener. The Cardinals return home after a season where they won the SUNYAC and hosted an NCAA playoff game. You said some tired Spartans on the ice. Belgrade back to the point for Brandon Butler. Butler rips a shot himself, tipped, and they score! Paul Breyer opens the season here in Plattsburgh. As off the east timer, Belgrade rips it home! 30 seconds gone here on the power play. The Cardinals with a charge. D'Addario over the line here. Cuts in, shoots, and it scores! Good afternoon and welcome to Plattsburgh, New York, inside the Ronald D. Stafford Ice Arena for the SUNYAC home opener for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals as they take on the visiting Geneseo Knights. And folks, it does not get much better than this for November hockey. Number 8 in the nation visiting number 3, a conference rivalry, a rematch of last year's SUNYAC semifinal. Going to play the defense. Picked up at the point. Here's Jerusik firing a shot. Good save. D'Addario on the rebound, and he scores! Just 58 seconds in. It's the first year Tio D'Addario with his third goal.
It was one of the more electric games of the year. It was a great crowd. And I do remember specifically that we had a shorthanded goal that I gave Belly a backdoor tap in. So I think he owes me dinner for a couple of those, including that one. But yeah, it was a really good game, and just to kind of beat them again. We've had a lot of success against them the last couple of times, and to keep it rolling into this year, I think that was a really good start to our year and gave us a lot of confidence.
Now trying to center, goes to the far boards for Stockdale. He turns, plays it off the boards. Now Hawk centering, lane, he shoots, and he scored! Belgrave comes in to pick it up. Across, Bellina, far side, shoots, and he scores! First collegiate goal for Spencer Bellina as the Cardinals take their first lead of the game with 10:08 remaining. Belgrave on the through pass, sent through. Belgrave finishes for the goal! Arena. As for the first time since November 30th, 2015, the Plattsburgh State men's hockey team is ranked number 1 in the nation in the latest.
Definitely during the year, we try not to think about it just because obviously there's more to do in our eyes. But like looking back on it, like to get to number 1, it just kind of shows like the work we put in over a year and the year before and stuff. So it's kind of just nice to be rewarded a little bit nationally.
Tredowitz. Now back up top, Bolger. D'Addario, the guy who drew the draw. Back for Bolger here. Fires a shot, and he scores! Stockdale already has a goal today. Now just try the backhand shot, and he scores! Second goal of the game for Bennett Stockdale, beating Hougen inside the post. Good afternoon and welcome to Plattsburgh, New York, inside Ronald B. Stafford Ice Arena for the 2023 Layer 8 Shootout Tournament Championship as the number 11 Norwich Cadets take on the number 1 Plattsburgh State Cardinals. A rematch of last year's NCAA first round, a rematch of last year's First Light Shootout Championship, the 68th matchup of this Northeast rivalry. No matter what way you see it, this is a matchup many collegiate hockey fans have circled on their calendar. On it, gets it through Benson, good pass, now across, we have Vitale one time, and he scores! Delayed penalty goal for Kevin Weir-Vitale, and the Cardinals break it open here into the second period. So Borden that called on Bertrand. D'Addario centers, Tredowitz shoots through a screen, puck still loose, batted in, and they score! 2 for 1 for the Cardinals. Tio D'Addario the first year. To be a foot race for it, Laney beats it out, no icing. For the second straight year, Plattsburgh wins their Thanksgiving tournament. For the 7th time in program history, the Cardinals bring the Thanksgiving trophy to Plattsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, it's another really electric atmosphere at home. Obviously, Norwich knocked us out the year before, and revenge is always nice to get. I just remember, I think we went up 1-0, and Kevin scored the power play goal, and the place like erupted. And then I think like a shift later, we scored another power play goal. I think it was Tio, and again it erupted, and we ended up holding on 2-1. And those are always fun games to win, that kind of build teams, like tight games like that. So and then it was just nice to get that win against the team that ended our season the year before.
Ring still behind the net, wreaking havoc. Centering, Stockdale shoots, save made, puck loose, and they score! The forecast in Plattsburgh says Teddy Bears. As the Cardinals taking the lead, a rebound cleaned up in front of the net as Tio D'Addario becomes the 4th Teddy Bear goal scorer in Plattsburgh State history. 5-on-3 to go. Across quickly, it's Bulger. Bear now out of the box. Bulger moves it, shoots, and he scores! It's distress in Plattsburgh as Lonan Bulger becomes the 3rd Cardinal to score the stretch ball goal. So Lonan Bulger gets the Cardinals on the board, and the stretch ball's on the ice. Face off here, it's Riviere who controls inside their own zone. Hayes, Bellucci, and Tavella starting things off, loose puck, and Callahan shoots, and he scores! Welcome to 2024, Plattsburgh. Colin Callahan on the doorstep. Finish for Singer. Singer now makes a good move, makes his way in. Singer shoots, and he scores! Simon Singer, first collegiate goal. Hogg trying to make his way towards the net. Loose puck, Butler shoots, and he scores! A day of first capped off by Ryan Butler, first as a Cardinal. Now towards the center, Butler one-times it off the bar, rebound towards the net, save made, rebound loose, both teams dig, and it ends up in the back of the net for the goal! Breyer pulls it away as Tredowitz to his left, Breyer for Tredowitz, backhander, and he scores! Thomas forcing a turnover, it's Ring, moves in, Ring, now trying to wrap it around, tapped, and they score! And Plattsburgh State has entered Michael Jordan territory. 23rd Cardinal Winter Classic champions.
Yeah, it was honestly probably more significant to me than everyone else, like outsiders, just because I'd never won our home tournament, which was a bit embarrassing for us, because you're usually supposed to win your home tournament like that, and we hadn't won it in my career. And I think me and Hogger would have been the only guys to ever not win the home tournament that played 4 years here. So that was I always said that during the week, and to get that one, and it was a pretty good game. Albertus was a good team, and they were chirping a lot that game. So I remember just after the game, kind of just being really satisfied with that, just kind of sending them home, and then winning that tournament for the first time in my career.
Both teams very physical early. Sterling Walters shoving Plattsburgh's forward into the glass, and an early goal for Plattsburgh into the corner in Geneseo's attacking zone. Plattsburgh past center ice, Jerusek past the blue line. Tommy Wynn trying to block a nice pass, and another goal as Bulger dumps it off to Stockdale, and a goal for Plattsburgh.
Well, probably one of our biggest rivals, maybe our biggest the last couple of years, and honestly, playing on the road as a player in like a hostile environment, getting a win, there's no better feeling. I just remember like it was a close game throughout, and we kind of pulled away in the 3rd period, and I just remember skating off the ice, and me and Paul were just kind of saying that it's like I'm playing at home now in Geneseo, because we've been there 2 years in a row.
Good afternoon and welcome to Plattsburgh, New York, inside Ronald B. Stafford Ice Arena. It's senior day and the regular season finale as the Fredonia Blue Devils are in town to take on the Plattsburgh State Cardinals.
And then Fredonia was a very weird game all around, because I think we peppered them in shots. It was 1-1 throughout the whole game, and it was senior night, so I mean, you obviously want to win on senior night, so obviously there's a little bit of pressure. Finally in OT, I see their goalie get pulled, I think, and then I kind of got on the ice, and you have an empty net in OT to win it. Like, my eyes widened. I was like, we missed a few empty netters. I know Ringer missed like a wide open empty netter. The whole crowd's like going, oh, like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if we don't win this game and get this extra point, then it's gonna suck. But to be able to be the one on like my last regular season home game to put it away on a really nice play by Hogger to give it up to me was kind of fitting.
Welcome to the 2024 SUNYAC playoffs. In the SUNYAC quarterfinal tonight, we have the visiting Potsdam Bears taking on the number 3 seeded in the SUNYAC and number 6 ranked nationally, Plattsburgh State Cardinals. I am here for Dario in neutral ice. The first here flies over the blue line, sends it for Jerusik. Near side, shoots, Perno save, rebound, and they score! Bennett Stockdale on the doormat, finish in the wide open net. And less than 10 minutes in, Stockdale scores the opening goal of the 2024 playoffs. As Potsdam flies up ice, good takeaway, Ryan Butler. Stretch pass, Jerusik moves in, one-on-one, Jerusik shoots, and he scores! Breakaway goal from Luke Jerusik. And the Cardinals on the 4-on-4 regain the lead. Now for the third time in Plattsburgh's last 5 postseason games, they are headed to extra time, 2-2 after regulation. No goals in the third period. One back, Stockdale touch, Dario cuts, spins away as the first here in front, Stockdale, and he scores! Plattsburgh State returns to the SUNYAC semifinals on the good side of overtime. As Bennett Stockdale, who else, finishes in front, his second of the game, and Plattsburgh returns to the SUNYAC second round.
Bennett kind of goes backdoor and T.O. makes a great pass to him, and it was just to win any playoff game, no matter who it was against, whether you're the favorite, underdog, like it's always good to win at home. And it was I just remember going up to Bennett and just saying thank you for not ending my career at home in an upset loss to Potsdam.
As face-off right off the bat is won back by Plattsburgh. Chasing that one back and grabbing it is Weaver Vitale. Over play it. Some pressure from behind him. Thomas was trying to pickpocket Shell, but Rocco's able to get it and keep it out of danger's way. Thomas with a look at backdoor for Belgrave. Belgrave whiffs on a shot. And Francis able to poke it up a little further. Ring with a shot, and that one flips right over the glove of Cal Shell.
Ringer finally, I'm going to rip on him a little bit again here, getting his first goal of the season, the only game I don't play.
Times, Kenny. This is their 25th meeting, and in those first 24, Plattsburgh takes the score 18-6 in playoff meetings. Oswego didn't win a playoff game against the Cardinals until 2003, although the series started in '85. And a shot from Hogg. That one's going to go in below the glove of Shell. And we are going to overtime here in the depth. A tense matchup for a semifinal. You can't ask for better hockey than this, Kenny. Bonfield was looking for something. Back to Weaver Vitale. Shot. That one goes off the glass. Callanan down in the corner looking for somebody in front. Back to Weaver Vitale in the point off a tipped pass. Over to Hogg. Hogg with a shot. And the Plattsburgh State Cardinals will be hosting the SUNYAC Championship.
I just remember when Hogger scored an OT, I like fell out of my seat and was just running over just to try to be with the guys near the bench. And I can't thank them enough for making sure that the last game ever for me was watching from the stands. So that was pretty special for me just to watch that now that I know that we won the game.
Back for Bonfield, he works from the near side. Off the boards. Goes Breyer in front, Jerusik, batted out of the air, Bonfield. He reigns control, and he scores! Ryan Bonfield, third goal of February, puts the Cardinals on the board on the power play. Won by Jerusik, Stockdale, good between the legs, touch, Ring. We'll play it down for Dario. Across Stockdale, shoots, he may rebound, and they score! Ryan Bonfield again ties it up with 31.5 left. And 2-2 with just over 30. Bingo, Ryan Bonfield.
Building what we've built here in the last 2 years, to be able to host the SUNYAC championship game and to have that many people in the building was honestly incredible and experience I won't forget. And I hope that they have that like that every year now. I'm sure a lot of people that went are going to want to go back. And for me personally, it was a bonus year for me. Like I was never really going to play anywhere after, so it's just another year just to hang out with the guys and be a part of a team and in the locker room. And honestly, we had a better record than we did the previous year. I know we didn't make the tournament, but we were one goal away, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. But there's like you said, like we've went over, there's a lot of good memories from the year. You don't win 21 games by accident. I think there's maybe 5 teams in the country that have won, only 5 that have won more games than us the last 2 years. So just to be a part of it again, be ranked #1, and just kind of bring this program back to elite status was pretty special for me. And I can't thank the guys enough for making it a fun year and stuff like that. My last year of hockey.